welcome to Clean Comic. I'm Kaycee Conlee, a comedian, and I'm gonna show you how to make a face mask. Preparation for this is like, get rid of the puzzle that's clearly all over your table. Who's not doing the puzzle right now? Unless you've been living under a rock, you know that the CDC is now recommending that people use cloth face coverings when they go outside. So that's what I'm gonna help you make today. Information furnished by, where else? cdc.gov. Just because we're going on 4 weeks of this thing doesn't mean I'm gonna research any less. I got you, boo-boo. So if you're not familiar and you're wondering maybe like why you should be wearing this face covering, a lot of people are just walking around and are infected with coronavirus without showing any symptoms. You gotta wear this thing not just for yourself, but to protect others. Don't be so selfish, just do it. It's really kind of crazy to think that we could all be walking around infected right now. Like, I could be infected and not even know it. I could be like Kevin from Home Alone. You're such a disease. Before we get into how to do this, and it's pretty easy, don't worry about it, I just wanna go over a few important things to remember with this whole face covering thing. First of all, this doesn't mean that you can just start going out and like raging again. You know what I mean? I know you ragers out there are dying to rage. This is not permission to do that. This is just for your essential trips. Like when you're going to the grocery store or to wherever you have to go for necessities, wear something over your face. Also, wearing this does not substitute for social distancing. Unfortunately, we still need to stay 6 feet apart. Also, you should not be making any kinds of masks like this for children under the age of 2. Also, notice that I keep saying a face covering. The CDC is calling it a face covering and not a mask because they don't want the public to be buying up all the masks, right? We've hopefully all seen the news by now. This is a face covering for you to go to the grocery store. I just muted myself. This is an actual quote from the CDC website, okay? Surgical masks and N95 respirators are in short supply and should be reserved for healthcare workers or other medical first responders. Plus, to be honest with you, if you're wearing one of these and I see you in the grocery store, you look like a dick. I am judging you hard. And I'm sure I'm not the only one, okay? So you may have seen by now that there's lots of instruction things about how to sew your own mask. And I encourage you, if you are gifted in that manner, to do just that. I, however, have proven, I think on this show, for example, that I'm not great at sewing. So, I found another method, okay? And I'm gonna share that one with you now, and it's way easier. So get on board. Materials you need for this. First, you need a square or rectangle-ish type of fabric, 2 hair ties. Bonus points if they're bright green. If you can't find hair ties, If you can't find hair ties, rubber bands will work too. You will also need a coffee filter, scissors. Ready for the steps? Here we go. Step 1, wash your cloth. I mean, I've already done that. It was sort of part of the prep. Make sure you wash it on hot. You can also lint roll it if you're in a house like me that's filled with dog fluff. He likes it better when I call it fluff. Make sure your lint roller is clean. I'm just doing this because essentially I'm gonna be breathing into this, right? So I don't wanna be breathing fluff. Next, I'm also gonna iron this because it's very wrinkly. Just waiting for the iron to heat up. Look, they fit. Spoiler alert, great way to exercise while you're stuck indoors. Look at that forearm going. Ooh, look at the steam. That's satisfying. You can get creative with your prints. Like I picked these lime green hair ties and I got this bright blue bandana, little personality coming through. Hey! So I also had this one laying around, but I felt like the skull and crossbones were a little too on the nose. Maybe Memorial Day weekend if we're still doing this. So step 2, I don't know what number we were on. The next step, we're going to fold this in half. Now that you got it folded in half, you want to get that coffee filter back in business and the scissors. You're just going to cut it, I guess in half, right? Kind of in half. It doesn't have to be perfect, obviously. And you're going to place that right in the center, okay? And then you're going to fold your bandana around it, right? So you take the bottom 1/3 and fold that up, and then the top 1/3 and fold that down. Now you want to loop the hair ties over the material. So we're kind of stringing it through like this. So they're about 6 inches apart. Hopefully we're all decent estimators. Okay, so it kind of looks like this. Now you want to fold the outsides in and then tuck them into each other. Tucky tuck. Just like some of you maybe tuck your shirt into your underwear in the morning. I don't know your life. And then, I think you can tell where we're going with this, right? And you want to make sure it covers your mouth and your nose, both of your orifices. You're going to tuck the hair ties over your ears. And voila, a face covering. Come on, doesn't it look great? I'm keeping everybody safe. My germs are to myself. That's Clean Comic. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you're following me on all of the social media. I'm at Kaycee Faux Show, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.